This video will focus on the agricultural reforms that happened during the 1950 and 1990. Agricultural sector in India had been stagnant during the Britishers' phase. There was neither growth nor equity. This had to be changed. Hence, work towards it started right after the independence. But overnight, it was obviously not possible. The agricultural productivity was so low that even for sustenance we had to depend on other countries. There was lot of imports from the USA. Hence, landmark changes had to be made so that we can be self-sufficient about the amount of food that the nation needs, as well as contribute towards the exports as well. One big change being the land reforms. Zamindars and Jagirdars existed who only collected the rent from the farmers. They did not contribute in any form to improve the farm and its productivity. Hence, it was decided that there should be change in ownership of the land holdings. Zamindars and Jagirdars were to be eliminated and the actual tillers was to be made the owner of the land. This was to encourage, motivate the farmers who actually worked on the farms. It was the idea that a sense of ownership will definitely make them to take decisions for betterment and implement them to improve the land and thereby raise the productivity. This was successful in Kerala and West Bengal, but in other states, few zamindars and jagirdars claimed that they themselves are the tillers and claimed ownership of the land. Land ceiling. This was to make sure that the maximum land would not be held by one person alone. The idea was equitable distribution of the land among the farmers. There was fixation regarding the size of land which an individual should own. The land ceiling legislation faced hurdles. The big landlords challenged the legislation in the court. They used the delay that occurred to make sure that the land would be in close relatives' name, to show off that the large chunk of land does not belong to one person alone. Green Revolution. The first phase of Green Revolution was around mid of 1960 and 1970. The second phase of Green Revolution was around mid of 1970 and 1980. The Green Revolution helped us achieve self-reliance in terms of food grains required for the nation. High yielding variety seeds were used, which when accompanied with good amount of water supply sufficient amount of fertilizers and pesticides resulted in increase in production. They were mainly used for wheat and rice production. Government helped the small farmers by providing loans at low interest rate to procure irrigational facilities, subsidies on fertilizers, etc. Guidance was also provided through agricultural research institutes. As a result, there was a large increase in the production of food grains, which made sure there was a lot of market surplus. That is the portion of agricultural produce which is sold in the market by the farmers. As this extra food grains were sold in the market, the food grains became cheaper. It became of less price. This helped the people of less income, and government could also stock the grains for future need.